Reactions as a video of Tinubu'S childhood friend narrating the time at Chicago University surfaces. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Media users have reacted to a video currently circulating online which has Tunde Tinubu'S childhood friend, speaking about their childhood memories. Badejo spoke about how Tinubu contested for departmental election and won in Chicago. In the exclusive interview, he said, and I quote, "My name is Tunde Badejo. Bola is my childhood friend. We have gone a long way. In America, we attended the same university when he was in the accounting department. I was in mathematics. At one point, he ran for the position of president of the accounting department. There were three vying for the position: Tinubu, a person called GD, and one other person, and eventually won the election. That was where he started picking interest in politics. Every other day, he's not at home, but on Sundays, we will all visit him in his house. Then he was always watching strategy shows like Chicago politics, football, and basketball, and he was preparing himself for the future ahead." The reaction that showed the post with us. No picture together as childhood friend. Another pin, post school, post pictures. Groupies don't go looking for one person to blab it out fast. Another pin, so no pictures of them together while in school. If you wanna ask me now, how I go take answer this question? The thing is, he's now feeling pressurized. This thing that he's supposed to be doing naturally. I want you people to pay attention to these people. When I say pay attention to your presidential candidate, it's not so that you are going to see what you argue about. It's so that you are going to know the truth about some things. Use of raising this issue. They have been discussing about, how somebody does not have somebody from his childhood, coming out of that. Somebody that my person, see us here, we snap issue, see us here, you understand? All of a sudden, somebody is coming from God knows where, and he's coming to tell us, we are in accounting department now, we are together now. All these things, are not really necessary. If you ask me, all these things are not necessary. They are not the measuring, they are not what you are going to get. They are not the yardstick for giving effective leadership, and making Nigeria a better country if they give you the mandate. But the thing is, it is very important. This thing, you should be able to give out your information freely. I'm telling you, if you are someone who wants to be in power, you should be ready to be 100%, 150% transparent. That is what you should be. You should come and tell people freely, It's not that you are going to put your life out there, but there are some things that people should not be finding difficult to know about you. Anytime they click on your statistics, your data online, you should bring out everything, your name, the school, where you were, your family, that kind of thing. You're not supposed to be being looked for. And the thing is, one of the requirements of INEC is that you are transparent. And even as INEC has said, okay, provide this information should be given to INEC. It doesn't make any sense if INEC is saying, present this data, and you are not providing it. I don't know if people know where I'm coming from. But naturally, if you want to go into leadership, you should be aware, say your data go there outside. A lot of things about you will go there outside. You understand? You're going to control it, but look, the things like your school pictures with your group pictures, all those things are not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be final. Do you understand? You can easily be, okay, let me say for instance, now let's use Nollywood celebrities. This is Nollywood celebrities, You can easily get their pictures when they were young online. It is very, very easy to get it. Do you understand? You can do their before, after. Do you understand? Exactly. It's there. Not even talk of somebody who is going for it. I'm just giving you a scenario. Now, let me remind you that there was never a time I said these things are really necessary for effective leadership, that they're going to do beautifully well if you have all this. But the thing is, it's just like you going for an interview. You have not gone for the interview, right? They have not interviewed you. But you're going for an interview without your resume, without the requirement, without your certificate, nothing. That shows a very high level of unseriousness, if you ask me. As in a very high level. If you walk in and they ask you questions and they say, okay, provide this your document, uncle, then you say you don't have them, they're going to look you as unserious. In fact, it will take the grace of God for them to even do that interview for you, except maybe that particular person on ground that day, God's Spirit enter them. We do already handle Nigerian now if they want to do interview. All right. One thing that made me to believe Tinubu is that he looks like a drug addict. Maybe he was supplier, but definitely not schoolmate. You people have bad mouths. They hired him to do that. All this while, it is now that childhood friends of his is, Haba, Nigerians are more wiser. If you know say they pay you, then try and hawk transformer. Can you imagine? Anyway, this goes to say that not be only one particular people they do violence. Nah, almost all the political parties. Everybody gets people they spray violence all around. Spray on like pef, and they wear on like pef. Okay. You did not mention another name. Not many people will come out. See, you are free to believe whatever you want to believe. Okay. Which secondary school did he attend? Somebody saying go and ask for the Supreme Court. People can do anything for money. They think say we hate Tinubu, but we don't. We're just saying the truth. Exactly. This thing is let nobody be normal. If it is normal that if you're coming out to want for presidency, INEC knows everything concerning you. INEC has the data. Then it is normal. Nobody is supposed to be, giving special treatment. Nobody at all. His time has passed as nothing lasts forever. Okay. Somebody is saying he's abusing Tinubu even when just because he's saying time don't pass. Wahala plenty. It is only a fool that we say Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not attend university. That is not what anybody is saying. And you cannot attend university without attending primary and secondary school. That case has been put to rest. The university management have attested to the fact that Tinubu did attend the university. The only thing you can find fault with Tinubu is age, which is not a big deal. Among Tinubu generation, almost all the civil servants of Tinubu generation actually reduced their age. Wow! Including the fathers of these noisemakers. If you do not like Tinubu's face, do not vote for him. But stop profiling him, stop insulting him. He has children, he deserves some respect. Well, all this women they talk na story. As far as you have come out to the public space, you will do the needful, you will do the right thing. Nobody will give you preferential treatment. Do you understand? The way now when they drag will hurry up and down. You do this, you do that. It is the same way. He should have known before coming out. I'm not saying this from a point of, I just talk. This is me being very plain. If you want to come out for presidency, then be ready for